The rain was coming down hard that night, the kind of cold, merciless rain that seemed to wash the color out of everything. A lone figure stumbled through the storm, a woman, soaked to the bone, clutching her swollen belly with trembling hands. Her name was Marissa, and she was 8 months pregnant, barefoot, and bleeding from a cut on her lip. Her clothes were torn, her breath shallow. She had run for miles through back roads and darkness, escaping something, or someone, that had left her more frightened than she'd ever been in her life. She didn't know where she was going. All she knew was that she had to keep moving, that her baby had to live. Through the sheets of rain, she saw a flicker of neon light, the Devil's Disciples Bar. The name itself might have scared most people away, but Marissa was out of options. Her knees nearly gave out as she pushed the heavy door open. The bar went silent. Inside were about a dozen men, leather jackets, tattoos, heavy boots, the smell of oil and beer thick in the air. Their eyes turned toward her, confused, curious, guarded. She looked like she'd walked out of another world and into the lion's den. Her hair stuck to her face, her cardigan clung to her body, and her eyes, full of desperation, met those of a large man with a gray beard and arms covered in ink. He stood near the counter, his vest marked with the word President. Marissa's lips quivered. She whispered, "Please. I need help. If you believe in kindness, in second chances, and in the idea that even the hardest hearts can still do the right thing, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness Corner. Because this story is one you won't forget." The man she had spoken to was Reed, a biker who had seen more pain than most men could endure. He'd buried his brother, lost his family, and carried guilt that he never talked about. He had been trying to rebuild his club's reputation, to turn it from a name feared on the streets into something that meant loyalty, not chaos. But when Marissa entered that night, shaking and covered in rain, he wasn't thinking about redemption, he was thinking about what kind of trouble was about to walk through his door. Marissa could barely stand. She sank to her knees on the cold tile floor, her hands clasped as if praying. "Please, someone's after me. He said he'd kill me if I left. I just need to make it through tonight." The men exchanged uncertain looks. A few muttered under their breath. A pregnant woman, scared, broken, asking a gang of bikers for help, it sounded like a story no one wanted to be part of. But Reed couldn't look away. There was something in her eyes, a kind of pain he recognized. He knelt down in front of her and saw the bruises on her wrists. She had been hurt. Badly. They took her to the back booth, wrapped her in a towel, gave her water, and listened as she tried to speak through trembling lips. Her voice was small, fragile. She told them about Carl, her